Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Hey everybody, Rune here, and today we are doing the Pro 4 truck, and I'll be doing a little bit of race commentary as we're going around Crandon full this time around. And I got a pretty bad start here, but no matter, swung it wide, tucked it down in, and we're back into it. And this is one of the funner races I've had so far. And I'll be chiming in every now and then to where, something exciting happens or share my thoughts. But we did get a pretty decent start considering the bad launch. And what appears to be two teammates are behind me. And right now we were just trying to keep pace and get in the groove of things. But more or less, my goal was to stay with the pack. Chase down the guy ahead of me and stay with him. And we got that and a bit more if you continue watching. Coming out of that turn, I've been hugging that right side, and so you'll see every now and then I do hit the wall. A little wide around the hairpin, but kept my momentum. Coming down this straight, it's just full send. It's a little hip jump into a sweeping corner with a high wall on the inside, so you can't really cut it too deep, otherwise it goes really bad for you. Then this is actually the problem corner for me for the entire track. I just feel like I waste so much time going around. But we're not doing too bad. We're keeping the 5 and the 4 truck right where we want them. Just a second or two ahead of us, keeping pace. Trying not to make any egregious errors. And then that happens. But luckily I was able to recover. The 3-car was able to close in a bit of a gap on me. And at this point I know that I messed up, and I'm trying to get that gap back as fast as I can. But at the same time, the 5 and the 4 trucks are making that gap on me, and I cannot let that happen. Going because I swung wide. This looks so good sliding these trucks around. Now, if you guys notice in some of these other shots, you can see, because currently I'm running 5th place, and 1st and 2nd place, I will say it, they were on a totally different level than the rest of us. 4-car had a bit of an issue here. Somehow it got off a track, but we will capitalize on that as hard as we can. Minor contact in the turn, but always try to keep it cordial. Me and the 4 did end up getting into it a couple of times, but nothing too heated. We apologize. Oh, little sideways off of that. Didn't mean to go that tight. 4 swung wide. I push on the inside, and it's a drag race. A little sideways off the hoopies. Then we fall back in. A little bit wider on this than I'm comfortable, but it does seem to be doing the trick. I'm catching them. Come around, and those 2 teammates still hanging it in behind us. This is a really good split here. Majority of the pack together. The 2 leaders, they're off doing their own thing. Me and the 4 are over here trying to put a show on. But we got to be careful because that 3 car is closing that gap behind us. Looking to challenge. Send it in a little hard in the hairpin. Four car checked up a little bit on the inside, lost some momentum, so I swung wide. And now it looks like we're back into it. Let them know I'm around, and I am coming for them. Now we got a race going right here. We're not even halfway through the race. But I would say respect to everyone involved in this race. It was a super, super respectful race. As you can tell, line choice has been changing quite a bit, trying to make something happen. Trying to get around these guys is no easy task. Cut in, but a bad bounce off of that. Boy truck eating up that inside line. Three car giving me a little nudge, nothing too major. Which is the beauty. You can't complain about a hit like that. It doesn't do a whole lot. At this point, I'm trying everything. That was a completely unintentional contact. I thought he was going wider than what he was. So, little fender damage. Nothing major that'll make any difference. Try to rattle the 4's cage a little bit. Let him know I'm around. Hopefully force a mistake if I can. And it's when are you gonna do it? When do I make my move? There's 3 cars hanging with us. It looks like his teammate has dropped back. Might have had some type of issue or made a mistake somewhere. And we're full brake. 4 pitches this sideways. We tried everything to not hit. We did have minor contact.
My bad, 4 if I hit you. I was on full brake.
We apologize for it. But that's happened. That happens in racing. Four came into me. Again. Rubbin's racing. No harm, no foul. Although, I think we both got a 2x for it, but it is what it is. I was having so much fun racing these guys. And since I finally made the pass on the 4, now I can attack the 5. There were a couple corners the 4 would hold me up, so now I'm in full gas trying to catch this guy. And I want to try to get as much room ahead of me to 4 as possible. I do not want to give him the opportunity to get ahead of me again. But that 5 car looking pretty solid. Coming down. Oh, 3, little bit of a shunt into 4 coming into there. You know, might have been a bit of a dump and run if he was trying for it, but didn't look like it worked out for him. Five's looking a little squirrely coming off of these hangers. And I go for the inside and he almost takes me out. We get the pass, and now it's all about running away. We are now sitting in 3rd place with the remainder of the pack on my bumper, and all of them want to get me. And at this point, I want to say that 1st and 2nd were around 15 seconds ahead at this point, which, you know, as you can tell, they were in a different league altogether. So hats off to those guys. You know, the truly fast ones that help guys like us get the official races going. But the 4 truck is not relenting, trying to hold every bit of ground that he can on me. But at this point, I was feeling it too much. I've driven Crandon. Oh, 4 coming in with a huge send on the turn, sending it way wide. Lost a lot of time in there. Lap 7, 3 to go, and it looks like I am running away from these guys. And it looks like the 3 cars backed off full. Can't even see him behind them. And boom, and boom. That was the point of the race that I realized I got 3rd place locked in. Both of them, 4 and 5 truck, hit the wall. And then I walk off the rest of the race nice and beautifully. We cut it short because, you know, who wants to watch a car drive by himself for 3 laps? But here's the final lap, 10th place. Not 10th place. Final lap. And there's the 4 truck. We have a pretty sizable gap on him at the end here. Coming into the to the turn that has gotten me to where I am in this race. You get good in this turn and you'll be fine. And as we come into the finish here, I'll throw up the results with David Holdren in 1st, Jeremiah Ziegler 2nd, and myself pulling in 3rd. And if you look at those average lap times, these guys were way faster than us. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like and see you in the next one.